guys, welcome back. It's really light. I don't usually have my light on, at least my bedroom light on. But it was too dark and I couldn't see, so I decided to turn my light on. Okay, I am doing, what did I say? Aquarius? I'm doing Aquarius. What can help you right now? Okay. Let's see, Aquarius. What can help you right now? The Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. You have a choice. Making a choice. Making a move towards the Ace of Wands. The Three of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Okay. The King of Wands, the Three of Swords. Okay. Wanting to heal some kind of heartbreak, the King of Wands. The Knight of Cups with the Three of Swords. This is somebody that is not sincere. Okay. Paper cut from these. The hell? Alright, let's go. Aquarius. I keep wanting to say Pisces, which I don't understand why, but I feel like it's, I don't know. I look so pale. I look like lighter than usual. I'm not this pale. I'm pretty pale, but I'm not this pale. Like, this is giving almost Dracula vibes. I'm much darker than that. Well, I'm not much darker, but I am darker than this. It's probably the room light and the ring lights, which I have it on blue, so maybe that's why, because I don't like the orange or the yellow. Whatever. I don't know why I'm talking so much. Maybe somebody is coming in that talks a lot. Okay, Aquarius. What can help you right now? Whoa. The Nine of Swords. I just have to keep going. Okay. Shit. The Nine of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. Let me get a couple more. I usually get 5 for this reading. Okay. I feel like right now, Aquarius, and I'm getting this could be either you guys or this could be somebody in reverse, or reverse it if it's somebody that you're dealing with. It feels like somebody is wrought with guilt. There was a lot of treachery, a lot of lies, a lot of deception in the past with the Seven of Wands here in reverse. And I feel like this guilt is eating you alive. It feels like you can't eat, you can't sleep, nothing is... no matter what you try at this point, nothing is bringing you happiness. It feels like, and it's because of that guilt, whatever it is that you're feeling, or whatever it is that this person's feeling, nothing is satisfying their guilt. And so there's a need with the moon here in reverse to release yourself of that guilt. Whether it is, that you're trying to get back with someone, whatever it is, the way to release yourself from this feeling and the feeling of not feeling guilt is by offering a Page of Pentacles, which is basically offering an opportunity. I'm hearing like closure or offering a small gesture. Don't mind toothless. Toothy. Offering a small opportunity of why you walked away, maybe, of why maybe you ghosted, and then spilling the beans here, right? It could be that there is some kind of yeah, it feels like you can't sleep, you're having maybe even nightmares, and this is basically the universe squeezing you, because there needs to be some justice in the situation, and for you to feel better, you're going to have to release that guilt and come out with the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you were manipulative, maybe you used somebody, you were very cheap, you stole from them, something that happened here that you're not being honest. Again, if this is reverse, if this is somebody you're dealing with, then you can reverse it, but this is the way I have to read it, because I'll confuse the shit out of myself, because this is how it's coming out. It's coming out in first person, but I do feel like it's an opposite energy, right? Use your discernment. If this isn't yours, you know, watch your sun, moon, or rising, any other placement. I know a lot of times even all three won't resonate with me, so sometimes it's just not, you know what you're doing and you don't really need guidance, right? Okay, let's start going deeper. Okay. All right, let's clarify the Nine of Swords. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords. Tornado. And then Ladybug. Let's see. Whoa. There is a tower moment that needs to happen here, and that's going to happen. I feel like for some of you guys, there is, like I said, there is somebody that's coming in and they're going to be honest with you. They can't sleep, they can't, it's giving like the universe is pressuring them. This is going to actually kind of hurt your feelings, to be honest with you. Be careful that this isn't somebody that's has outbursts of violence, or somebody that was ABUSIV in the past, because there is, I am seeing that there could, I would not meet if somebody was trying to give you like information or something, and they are known to throw hands. I wouldn't meet alone with them. I wouldn't let them come to your house. I wouldn't, or maybe this is something that they want to apologize for, right? But there's other things that are coming up. This person is honestly a total wreck, but this is, and they're going to be breaking down. They need to release this information though to liberate themselves. Again, if this is you, then just take it. And we use every opportunity to learn, right? We're all toxic at one point or another in our lives. I know I've been toxic. We learn and we move forward, and we forgive ourselves for being someone that we didn't know, right? We weren't fully aware of our actions or how we were behaving, or how our traumas were causing us to behave toward other people, right? But this is going to be something that's going to be over and done with. This is not something that's going to, basically this is like this is almost like the peace after the storm. And I'm getting that scene from Forrest Gump where he's so angry with God, right? And he has all this resentment and hate and all this towards him. And finally he has that battle out at sea, and he's like, he's having his moment with God, which God tells you, if you're mad at him, have your moment with him. It won't you won't hurt God's feelings. You won't hurt the universe's feelings. You're not gonna tap into that emotion. God holds infinite space for you, and if you have to have that moment with God, he will absolutely allow you to. People are like, oh no, don't talk. No, no. Yeah, like if you had a parent and you were going through stuff, you know, you're allowed to tell them how you feel. Oh, clarifying the Four of Cups, you have Ladybug. There's good luck coming in after this. For whoever it is that is on the end of um, receiving the Tower moment, right? This is going to help you to be able to release whatever it was that the last little bit of that. I'm seeing just like, you know, like the infection, the last little bit of infection, it's basically coming in to scrape the last bit out so the wound can heal. That's what I'm seeing. It's like you're at the bottom of the barrel and you're getting the last bit, little bit out. This is going to allow you a new vibrant life, because this seed was one of the hardest ones to get out, and this Tower moment is bringing in the final serum to heal it, right? Wishes are gonna start coming true. Good health, balance. I feel like for a lot of you guys have some kind of either autoimmune condition. Remember, if you have liver issues, you're holding on to anger. Every, you know, part of your body holds on to certain anger, anxiety, all of those things. And those have to be released so your body can start healing properly. I know I have an autoimmune condition, but I know when I was dealing with someone very toxic, my body started to break down and shut down, and I was started to have liver issues, which I had never had liver issues before. My blood pressure jumped up to the point where they had to triple my blood pressure. And as soon as I got him out of my life and I started to regulate my nervous system, they lowered it almost down to the lowest dosage, right? But it's because my body was in survival mode, because I was dealing with somebody who was a sociopath, right? And so this is going to allow your body to start healing. There's going to be, you guys could either be giving birth to a daughter, have a daughter, be pregnant, and you guys could be having a baby. But you could be coming into a union with someone where you guys could have a daughter. So I would be careful if that's not what you're looking to do. And if you're with somebody, you could be getting pregnant again soon. But again, like I said, if that's with someone that if that's something that you don't want to do, then take precautions. But you could be having the birth of a daughter. But this is you're gonna have it's gonna be a vibrant future. You're gonna have so much abundance and love. And abundance is not just money. It's an abundance of healing, an abundance of honestly, if I had one wish. If I had a genie and I was like, no, I'm not going to give 3 wishes, I'm going to give 1 wish, I would wish for me and my daughters to have good health. Because with good health, the things that I could do without having to carry around a certain amount of pain constantly and having flare-ups, right? Like that, I could rule my world, right? But when you're having to carry those things, you have to be very careful of what you do, what you eat, what you say. If you fall, it's painful. It's painful. You can't do as much as you want to do. So and then I'd be good with that, if that makes sense, right? That would be my 1 wish. Toothless, no. He's crawling out the window. Toothy. Toothy. All right. Half the time I find them out there on top of the... I'm on the 2nd floor. It's kind of high. And they like to go out to my... I still have my AC box right here. And so they'll climb on top of the AC and sit there like they're Catman. Yeah. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles, you have growth. There's a seed. See? You're going to have that seed that turned poison. And you're going to plant new seeds. These are going to be healthy ones. You're going to have... you're very fertile, not just in like, you know, having a baby, but you're very fertile in the things that you're going to start growing are going to start growing fast. And there's going to have a foundation where they will be able to sustain, and they'll be able to outlast even the highest and the strongest of winds and storms, right? Um, Clarifying the Eight of Cups. Yeah, the wild card. It's a surprise. There's surprise coming in. There's an opportunity. Be open-minded. This is going to be something that's going to be a game changer, but I do feel like it's going to take you out of your comfort zone. It's unpredictable. Like I said, you're going to have to be adaptable. Um, Take advantage of this. It is saying that it's a dark horse. You know what? When I said that, I when I heard dark horse, I saw a African American man. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so that could be it. It could also be, um, it's just giving an X factor, if that makes any sense. But this is a brand new beginning. This is going to give you big results. There's hidden possibilities. See, and when I saw dark horse, I was going to say Trojan horse, but then I saw an image of an African American man. So I'm gonna go back because it has hidden possibilities. So it's almost like a Trojan horse, but not in a bad way. Like it comes in like it's a little Trojan horse, and then all of a sudden there's a whole bunch of people coming out, and you just thought it was a horse, but then there's a bunch of, like, I don't know, gold coming out of it, or desserts. I don't know what would come. Opportunities that are opening up to you. There's a really hot guy. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever you guys want, right? I don't know. I'm trying to think of what people would want. I know people hate AI, but I kind of get addicted to the AIs where they do like the the fruit cutting, where it's like glass but then they cut it, or they do like, if you could pick the fridge of your month. I don't know why I'm so addicted. I know they're fake, but I'm like, ooh, I would pick that. And I'm addicted to those. Like any other videos I don't like, but those, like where it's like the fruit and then they're rubbing it, like, and then they, like, I don't know. I think you guys know what I'm talking about though. Those I'm like kind of like super into. Or the ones that, like, which tub would you fill? And it's filled with like tiramisu. I'm like, oh my god. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you that. All right, let's clarify the moon in reverse. Tracks. You're not going to be able to see, you're not going to be able to see exactly where you're going. There's going to be movement, but you're not going to see exactly where you're going. But you are going to be focused and steady and on one direction, and you are being led here. It's not like they're just saying move and like blinded, but you're being led forward. Does that make sense? You're going to go the distance wherever it is that you're going. It's almost like you're driving and the car has the address, and you put the car on I can't think of the word, cruise control, right? And it's basically going to take you to where you need to go. It's a direct route. You're not going to take, there's no side quest here, but there is going to be traveling. You just have to make sure that, even though, when we don't know where the hell we're going, we start to like sidetrack and start to like be like, oh my god, I'm scared. No, I think I can. You can do it, right? Focal point, focus forward, focus to where you need to go. Trust that you're being led there, because they are taking you somewhere where you're gonna find peace, harmony. It's just gonna be fun. I'm just seeing like two dolphins playing, right? Just there's peace, harmony, good communications. Dolphins, all they do is talk underwater with all their homies, with that solar whatever. Let's keep going. Okay, we got Emerald and the One. Yeah, look, we got fertility. We got fertility again. You're very fertile right now, but you're gonna be fertile. Some of you guys might have been having a hard time getting pregnant. You're gonna be healing that. That's something that's gonna be healed. I'm hearing it was a wound from a past life. And so that's going to be healed with this tower and this ending that's coming in, right? Um, this is a very rare opportunity. I feel like if you guys have been having issues, this might be the one time that you're able to, and that's gonna be like your baby, like that's gonna be. But this also could be somebody's business. This could be somebody's their baby, right? When you have a business, this is gonna be bring soul restoration. This is going to be almost like um what is that noise? Toothless. I don't know where he is. That's so weird. I don't think you guys can hear it, but there's like, is that cats crying or is that people screaming? Oh my god. It's not one, it's like at least 3 or 4. That's so weird. That's really weird, and it's kind of creepy. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna text my daughters to check because that's really creepy. That's not even like 2 cats. That's like, I don't know. Anyway, okay, let's keep going. Sorry. I don't know if you guys can hear that. That's really creepy. Okay. Hopefully that's not even my cat outside because I'm going to be pissed. Yeah, clarifying the 4 of Cups, you got Phoenix. Your transformation, your... Basically, this is giving, like, you're rehealing your DNA. You're healing your DNA. Anything that you were born with, that noise is really, what the fuck is that? Okay. Basically, you're healing your DNA. And it almost felt like you were burnt down to the ground, just stomped, just smothered, and you're being reborn, right? It's almost like the phoenix. It's not like, almost like it is the phoenix, like in Harry Potter, where they live a cycle and then they burn and then they're reborn healthy and new and glowing, and right, they have all these years to live now. They feel better because towards the end they're shedding, they're just, they don't do well, right? And this is what it's giving. It's a new era for you. You're transmutating everything that you had been through and you're ascending, and this end is basically just a new beginning. Know what I'm saying? Corset. All the last 3 came out, so that's cool. Corset. Yeah, you have really strong boundaries right now. You have really strong boundaries right now. You have people restricted that shouldn't be around you because you know who and what you can't trust. You're also being very selective about who knows what's going on in your life. I think that was my cat. I just heard my daughter yell at him. He's probably fighting with another cat. What a... Oh. He wasn't even supposed to be out. It's freezing out. It says following the rules, but I feel like you're following the rules. Here's the thing. You need to learn the rules of society, of anything, right? You need to learn the rules so that you can know how to break them, right? If you don't know the rules and you're trying to break them, that's when people get into trouble because they don't understand the laws. They don't understand. The point is to follow the rules and learn them as you go so that you can learn how to break them, right? You're breaking out of people-pleasing patterns. That's what you're doing. You're breaking out of people-pleasing patterns. No more being perfect. No more being, like, for example, my mom is a Taurus, and she will not go out without taking a shower, getting ready, putting on her face. I will wake up, look like Weird Al Yankovic, and in my chanclas and sweats and sweater, go market shopping and do whatever the hell I want. Because I don't give a fuck what people think of me. Because they're not paying my bills. And even if they were, I still wouldn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I would make an effort for them, of course. But it's not like I don't give a shit. I will straight up go to the market and look like I just got whipped by the ugly tree. Okay? I don't care. And I feel like you're starting to release that. Not giving a shit about what other people think of you, right? With the Fortress, you're staying in your power. You're stubborn, but you're being in a stubborn way, in a good way, right? Having a backbone to defend what you think and your beliefs and standing for something that you believe in, right? Unbreakable. When people tell you to move, you say no. But it's for the reasons that actually mean something. Not just because it's, you know, oh, I need to get around you. Can you move? No. No. It's like, these are my beliefs. This is what I think. I don't want to deal with this. I'm not going to be treated this way, and you will not fucking move me, right? Yeah, true, great. You have what it takes to do exactly this, and it's happening now. This situation or event in question is occurring right now. This is something that's going to happen right now. When I mean right now, I mean like very soon. I don't mean right now. Tarot always gives you some time to prepare, right? But this is something that's going to happen very soon. Be careful of your emotions. Be careful not to give a shit what people think of you. Be careful of your thoughts. Be careful of also, like, if somebody says something to you, or if somebody if they come in and they're wanting to create a tower moment for you and they're wanting to take you out of your power, no. No. You stay in your power. You stay in your power, your throat can't be taken. I said throne, not throat, because it sounded like throat, but I said throne. All right, let us get some guidance cards for you guys. That was my cat. What a... such a brat. I swear. I heard my daughter call him. Percy. Shower of blessings. Open yourself up to receive. Pay it forward. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. The universe always gives you more when you're spreading of yourself. Be a beacon. Be an inspiration. Light the way for others. Oh, this is beautiful. Go with the flow. Relax and trust what is happening. What did I say? You don't know exactly where you're going, but the car does. The universe does. And they have you on cruise control. Just go. They're going to take you exactly there, right? Okay, Aquarius, I love you guys so much. I'm grateful that you guys are here. If you guys could like, share, and subscribe, it really would help the channel. And I'd appreciate you guys so much. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.